Oh, it's on. Okay. I know I was recording. Messing with my hair. I really am gonna break down and take a shower tomorrow. So, hi everybody. It's Friday, and it's May something. I want to say it's the 8th. Maybe it's the 9th. I should know. I don't. Okay, so we have 2 more days of Mug Week left, and let's see, the St. Croix Pottery Festival is going. It's underway. And I got on there. I had a meeting this morning, and it was over by 10, and I was so happy, and I got right on. And bought a couple of great pots from Mike Helke, and then later bought a little tiny pot from Linda Christensen. And I'm glad they did that, but it was kind of hard because pots were getting just snapped up left and right. And I really wanted a Melissa Weiss pot, but she sold out fast. And her clay comes from Arkansas, so that's interesting, or maybe Missouri. But she's got some land in the Ozarks where she comes, and she digs her own clay. It's really, really interesting work, and I don't have a piece of hers. But someday I will get one. Okay, so had to put Digby in dog jail because he was trying to get my stuff. So we'll see Digby here in a minute. And I couldn't find anything today. I couldn't find a tripod. I couldn't find a turntable, but I found him. Fletcher was on a Kelly show this morning, so he had taken all the stuff, and now the tripod has clay all over it. But that's okay. I can wash it. Let's see. I spent a lot of time looking for things, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or if it's this new world that we live in is just starting to, kind of. I mean, it's got to be gotten to all of us, right? So, like I put my phone down and then I can't find it, or I put my purse down, or I need to get in a car with the list on the phone and the purse, and I usually I make it with 2 out of 3. And a couple of times I've gotten all the way to the grocery store and realized I don't have anything to pay for food with. But we're doing good over here, and these are not major problems, so gonna be okay. Let's see. I think that was. Yeah, there goes another robin. Yeah, did I tell you? We had those baby robins, and they're gone now, and I don't know a lot about birds, and so I had to go to the internet and try to figure out what was going to happen. And so what I learned with robins is that they can lay eggs 2 or 3 times in the spring, and so if they like where their nest is, a lot of times they'll stay there, but sometimes they start over and build a nest somewhere else. And thanks to Digby and Peg, I have a feeling that they'll be moving somewhere else where they won't have to deal with cats and dogs. So, okay, I'm gonna sneeze. No, sorry about that. Okay, so today, Mike Helke, and I'm holding this up because I realized that when I make the video, sometimes it gets cut off down at the bottom, and I don't usually watch myself because it's not that much fun to watch yourself in a video. But I was trying to upload stuff to YouTube for the people who aren't on Facebook, and I realized that it's cutting off. So I'm sorry about that, and I'm gonna try to do better. Anyway, Mike Helke came to the Arkansas Art Center, I think it was last December, and did a workshop for us, and he's just a great guy. I saw him at Encika later, and the pot I'm going to show you, the Mike Helke mug, we'll go over here to the mug. There's Digby over there in dog jail. Say hello, Dig. Yeah, you have to stay there until this is over. He is a bad dog. Okay, yeah, you're not going to be able to see. Oh, that angle is just stupid. That's a little better. Fletcher did something to this tripod. Everything is Fletcher's fault. Okay, I'm happy with that. This is a stoneware mug Mike Halke fires electric in his garage in Minnesota. And this is a wheel thrown mug. I want to say it's got a little white slip on it. Or it may be just a buff clay body. And then it has this really kind of wonderful school bus yellow glaze, which I really like. And a lot of times I buy pots because there's something about them that is bothering me. And when I bought this, I knew I wanted one of Mike's mugs. And I was just goo gaga over the handle, which I think is a really wonderful handle. And Mike went to Alfred University and studied with Linda Sikora, and this is a very Sikora-esque handle. But Mike has definitely put his own touch on it. His handles are really good at him. The other thing that's interesting about this is it has these dumb little feet down here. And that is a choice that I would never choose to make. But something about it appealed to me. And so it's been really fun using this pot and learning from it. And I think this pot has changed me. A pot like this can really change your mind and make you think and change your perceptions of these everyday objects. And I think that's what's so wonderful about handmade pottery. Even if you buy something, and I mean, I'm kind of a weirdo. A lot of times when I buy a pot, it caused an emotion in me, and I want to understand the emotion, and sometimes that emotion is, oh my God, that's so gorgeous, and sometimes it's kind of like, I don't know, and then usually I'll walk around, and if it stays with me, then I have to go back and explore. So another thing that's really fun about this pot that I was shocked by, that is that this ram over here it's razor sharp. It's crazy. And now the part over here where you would put your mouth is fine, and it's a little. I would not make a ram that sharp personally, but there's nothing wrong with it. This curve is lovely. But you look at that and you're just like, oh my God, that's crazy, so sharp. And but after a while, I mean, it was such a subversive decision to make about a pot that I kind of fell in love with it. And I said something to Mike when he was here about it, and he said, oh, no, I love that. And he had kind of like this evil little laugh. He knew exactly what he was doing. So I've got 2 more Mike Halke pots coming my way that I bought at St. Croix this morning. So I can't wait to show you those. One of them is a plate, and the other one is a really interesting serving piece that I've been wanting one of those for a long time. And the one I wanted, man, somebody got it right out of my cart because I had to go upstairs and find my debit card, and by the time I got back it was gone. Anyway, so this is Friday, and I can't get the angles right today at all. So this is a terrible angle. Weird. Okay. Yeah, the video's real long. I'm sorry. Okay, well, have a good weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow with the last mug in our series for Mug Week. And I hope everybody has a great Friday evening and a great weekend. But I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.